we have a problem where we need to simplify the square root of 4 plus 3 times the square root of 2. Now, one thing to note is that in these simplifying problems, the lower the numbers are, the harder it is to simplify. So now we realize something. We realize that 3 and 2 are both prime, so those can't change. So we can only use the 4. And we notice something here. We can set 4. We know that 4 is equal to 2 times the square root of 2 times the square root of 2. This is 4. Now we put this in here. 2 times the square root of 2 times the square root of 2 plus 3 times the square root of 2. Now we can pull a square root of 2 out of both sides of the equation. So it's going to be the square root of 2 times 2 times the square root of 2. Notice we just pulled one out of this side, and this is just going to be plus 3. Now we can rewrite this again. This is going to be the square root of 2 times 2 times the square root of 2 plus, we can just write 3 as 2 plus 1. Now we can rewrite this once again. This is going to be the square root of 2 times the square root of 2 squared plus 2 times the square root of 2 plus the square root of 1 squared. And this is all going to be under the one big square root from earlier. Now we notice something. This in the parentheses is just the a plus b squared formula, except right here at the 2ab, we have the a, but we're missing the b. But we can multiply it by the square root of 1, since when you multiply something by 1, it doesn't change the value. So when you multiply that by 1, you can get the full equation. You can just write it as the square root of 2 plus, well, the square root of 1 is just 1, so that's going to be squared. This is already being multiplied by 1, but it just doesn't show it, so, but still, it's 2ab. And this is under all one big square root. Now we have a square here, we can get rid of this square root, so our answer is the square root of 2 plus 1 times the square root of 2. Well, this ain't going to be the square root of 2. This is square root of 2, 4, because there's a second square root after that one. So this right here is our fully simplified answer.